Hello and welcome to the October Steam event held on the East Lancashire Railway in 2023. Hello and welcome to Atlantic Video View and our shots of the 8F charter at our recent October Steam event. You had to be out of bed early for this one because immediately on arrival was our first run past. Here is the 8F, towing the Class 24 and banked by the Ginty. This is certainly the longest freight that's ever been seen on the East Lancashire Railway, and probably the longest freight in preservation. With some atrocious weather, the locomotive and train appear from a cloud of steam and make a superb run past through that pouring rain. Ginty makes an equally impressive return down to Bolton Station, ready for the last run past. and we see our last run through here in Touch Hill Cutting. Cameras move northwards to Horncliffe.
So here at Horncliffe you can see the works that were undertaken by the Environment Agency several years ago, and you can see the stonework which is in the river, which is sort of half full at the moment. You can also see the stonework which was underneath the railway line and actually saved the railway line from being eroded away. So that is great thanks to the Environment Agency.
The recent rainy weather has also caused the trees to collapse, and to prevent undermining the road, they are taken down. Around here at Horncliffe you will see these blue cowlings over the monitoring boreholes. These are for the Haweswater Aqueduct, which is due to arrive in Bury. The 8F was taken off at Ramsbottom, but once again Chinty makes a superb sight over Horncliffe. You have been watching an Atlantic video view of the East Lancashire Railway in Bury. By Friday the 13th of October, we'd already experienced the best part of 3.5 inches of rain here in Lancashire. Friday morning saw quite a lot of that falling, as we've seen previously. The Lanky Tank is then followed northbound by the Jubilee Leander. with the rain continuing to persist it down, our camera's hid underneath the motorway bridge. And down the line here we can see the 8F coming through the old station. The 8F had water problems, and that was why the class 24 was still on the front. However, on the way back, obviously the diesel is on the back. A quick hop, skip and a jump to Ramsbottom and a southbound Ginty. And a quick peek through to our next northbound, which is Leander on top of City of Wells. The north end of Nuttall Tunnel, and our next northbound is another Stanier, this time the 8F. Our double header is seen returning, this time top and tail. As slightly dried up weather-wise, the next day saw an absolutely superb sunrise over here on Burrs Country Park. And the morning revealed our LMS Pug heading northwards over Burrs, this time with a small freight going to Ramsbottom, where it was going to put on some demonstrations. Ramsbottom and a non-stop northbound 8F. Our Pug sits in the head shunt and awaits the arrival of the next northbound, which was the Jubilee Leander, complete with more freight for the Pug to demonstrate with. Jubilee then runs round and gets ready to stand by so that it can double head northbound on the next passenger train out of Ramsbottom. And with this rather beautiful view in the sidings, we await our southbound 8F coming from Roxthorpe. Leander then drops down onto its signal, ready for its next northbound service. Leander double heads northbound with the LMS saddle tank. And so let the shunting begin. We'll give you a shortened version of the shunting here and have a separate programme called What the Shunter Saw, so you can see the full detail of what went on here. It was nothing less than spectacular, and I'd really like to thank the people who arranged for this to take place. Our second Bullied Pacific on loan here, 257 Squadron, then makes a northbound departure from Ramsbottom to Roxstall. Enjoy! Leaving our pub to coal up in the head shunt, we then take our cameras southbound to Bullied, and of course Leander. A lull in proceedings here allowed our pug to return with a small freight. And as the rain threatened to fall once again, the highlight of our day was northbound double-heading Bullied Pacifics. From our last shot here on the Saturday, we head on to the Sunday, and a very cold start, but some beautiful sunshine. And our first train of the day is seen arriving here into Burst Country Park. It is the Lancashire and Yorkshire Saddle Tank. Burst is often quite a busy station, and all of our guards are trained in being able to load disabled people into the guard carriage.
Take care, Simon.
And the second train of the day is the Ginty. Sidings sees the 8F tailed by the Bullied Pacific. The LMS liveried pug is then seen northbound on a passenger train.
here we are at the north end of the cutting at Somerset, and it's fairly well apparent that the rainfall that we've had over the last month, which is 2 to 3 inches, has already saturated the soils, and the shallow groundwater is now beginning to come out of the rocks up here and start filling the drainage systems here on the railway.
Somerset was dominated by the mill there, and this warehouse that we can see here was so big that it obviously had 2 roads. And adjacent to this are these beautiful mill workers' houses. Actually, these were probably for the managers. Anyway, let's take a look as our LMS bus heads back to Bury. And is followed by a northbound Jubilee, Leander. our final magnificent view from this superb October steam event is that of the City of Wells departing from Burrs and heading through Touch Hill Cutting. I would like to thank everybody for purchasing this DVD of our October steam event on the East Lancashire Railway. You have been watching an Atlantic video view of the East Lancashire Railway in Bury. Our first views of double-headed Bullieds are in the October steam event on the E.L.R. Here they are entering Burrs Country Park. And our second shot is on the 22nd of October as they pass by Springside Farm. Two Bullied sends hot and tails on the last service train of the day. This being going to Haywood. Our guard then opens the gates at Barron Street and 257 Squadron returns into the yard to pick up its freight consist for this evening's shoot. 257 Squadron leaves its freight consist in platform 4, heads northwards through Bury North Tunnel, and then comes back through into platform 2, where our two fully fitted sits on the echelon ready for our photo shot. With the locomotive safely in place, it was an opportunity for the footplate crew to be able to get some sustenance. So some chicken and beef burgers were cooked in the traditional fashion on the fire as our people waited outside in the pub, and a little bit of chit chat before the major photo shoot, which was primarily from the foot crossing between platforms 2 and 3. With our shots of the two of them in 2 and 3, 257 Squadron then comes round to platform 4 and hooks back onto the freight train that it had left there before. A chance for us to be able to get some photographs before everybody comes down and starts taking their own. And then of course the trains leave for the shed, a magnificent sight.
Go on, Johnny, be right.
You have been watching an Atlantic video view of the 3P20 photo charter in Bury Bolton Street in Bury. The use of drones in railway surveying can be highly efficient and is very time saving, especially on tracks that are either very busy or are in remote location and access is difficult. The drone can be fitted with a variety of cameras in order to undertake the survey. LiDAR is probably the most popular, besides photogrammetry. To survey for potential landslip movements, 2 passes are made a given period of time apart. These are number crunched, one set of data is taken from the other, and this montage is created. We then take that montage, which shows us highs and lows, and ground truth it. The model itself can also produce excellent 3-dimensional diagrams which can enhance your interpretation of the structure. For further information on our drone surveying capabilities, please contact lunardroneservices@gmail.com. You have been watching an Atlantic video view of the East Lancashire Railway in Bury.